New car alert. To my left, Mark II Nova GSI, car I've wanted forever. And now we've got one. I had a Mark 1 GTE, I had a Mark II GSI that wasn't mine, it was my girlfriend's at the time. And stories as far back as 10 years old of my best mates. Will Smith, not I Am Legend Will Smith, just normal old Will Smith, and Andy White. Andy used to live far away from us, so Will's dad would take us down to Andy's house in his Nova SR. It's a blue one. It's my dream car. If I could find one, that's what I'd have. Not to say that I don't like this one, but you know, that's the one for me. Yeah, this one is about as clean as they get, really. So what I'm going to do is probably do a little, like we did with the Caddy, do a little series of episodes on classic car audio. So car audio from back in the day. Now, we're not going to use period equipment. It doesn't make sense for us as a business to use period equipment because we can't sell that product. So we're going to use new equipment and we're going to install it in a period manner. What I've chosen is Hertz Melee products and audio control amplifiers, or an amplifier, DSP amplifier, and an Alderson passive slotted 8 subbox, the APBX8R, I'm pretty sure is the model number. I'll show you all them in a minute anyway. I'll show you the system. But yeah, so the car, the 5-owner car, its history is traceable back all the way to the beginning when it belonged to a rally navigator. I'm not a huge rally fan, but this guy, I want to say Nicky Griss, something Griss anyway, bought the car for his wife, and then the next owner that owned it had it for a very long time. He was an older guy, and then the owner from that had it for a long time. The owner after that was like a supercar, sort of, what do we call it, like a competitions kind of business that runs, you know, sells tickets to win the car, and then it went to a collector who kind of sold it straight on. That's where we got it. So yeah, it's traceable all the way back. It's a completely original car, all the glass is original, everything like that. You know, it's a paint here and there, things like that. But the underside is particularly clean for an unrestored car, and yeah, it's just a dream. It really is. Oh, a wicked car. Anyway, so I'm going to unbox this equipment. I'm going to talk to you about it quickly. And I'm going to show you around this car. It's a K-plate late GSI. So, yeah. We've put the wheels back on it. Yeah, we've got the Elasios. They're over there in the back. And I'm not too sure whether we want to put them back on. Everyone does them. I would just want this car to be relatively original. It's got a stainless exhaust. Can't really find the original exhaust anywhere. Period tyres, which are actually nearly 20 years old, so they need changing. Original sticker. I don't know what's in the boot, so this is what we've got to work with. I'm going to try not to bother anything. I don't want to cut any holes. I don't want to screw anything. It's just going to be, yeah, it'll be all sort of plug and play. But yeah, as you can see, like it's a particularly clean car. Up front, we've got some strangeness on the go with the speakers, which was common, you know, back in the day, especially with Vauxhall. We've got a weird 4-inch sort of squawker driver up top here, which needs to come out. It comes out through this hole, or it can come out through the glove box hole. And we're going to try and put a Melee 3 and a Melee tweeter in this hole. We'll have to fabricate something up, not to be seen. It's got to be discreet and in that hole. And then I'm going to try and build discrete enclosures either in front of the seats or under the seats for 8-inch mid bases, so that we've got some mid bass up front. And then yeah, out back we'll have we'll have our amplifier and our subwoofer, and it'll be quite old school. It'll be on a board, flush sort of mounted, no sort of beauty panels or anything like that, all very simple stuff. So, and that should rock, to be fair, in this little car. It's yeah, what a throwback. Anyway, you see the standard engine. We have, or I have personally got a red top in a Mark II 16 valve outside, which isn't in the best of conditions, but it's a cracking car. It's a quick little thing, and I've got a little bit of a habit on the go for old Vauxhalls at the moment. Call it a MIDI if you like. But I don't really want to take the engine out of that and put it in this, because I don't want to steal this car's originality. It's an extremely original car. So let's get this open for you one-handed. This is a little tricky. So it's got bonnet rams, which it didn't have, and I'd rather have the bar, but I wouldn't have been able to just do that. But there's the 1600, all the original sort of wax oil and everything on the tops. So they might look all stained and shitty, but they're not. That's just the way they are. So yeah, that's it. Wicked original little GSI that I'm super chuffed to have. Let me go and get the kit that we're going to put in it, and I'll show you it. We'll be kind to it and gentle with its installation. Nothing really will be able to be seen, but when we want to play some rave tapes, we'll be good to go. All right. Learning more about me than you have done before. So yeah, I'll go and get the system. I'll show you it. Give me a second. Well, that's not going to work. It's what I thought was a delivery for parts for this car, or was a delivery for parts for all of the other projects, such as life. But I've just dug through all of the boxes, and you can probably see that I'm got a bit of a sweat on because it's warm in here today. It's Friday, by the way, and everyone's off because there's a lot of festivals going on around the south coast at the minute, and it's bank holiday Monday, so we're closed for the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I just thought I'd come in and catch up and do some stuff, and get some videos off like this one about the Nova. Yeah, so can't show you any of the kit, but I have shown you the car. And I have spoken to you about the plan. The plan is a 3-way front end active and a passive subwoofer box. May have made a fundamental error here because I've spec'd a 6-channel DSP amplifier, and my idea was to use the pre-out for the sub. Now I've spec'd a passive box. I've got a lot on, alright, you've got to forgive me. So I may have to use a secondary amplifier because I don't want to use an active box. I want to use a passive box. It's just the way I like to do things. So I might have to go for a little mono or something, just tuck that away somewhere. Yeah, so next update would hopefully be something for the front end, because even at the moment it just completely sucks the way that it sounds. Also, the head unit. Now, of course, it's almost cliche now, but that there is a Blaupunk Bremen SQR 46 DAB, the quintessential classic car radio. Hides away its USB slots, makes it look like a tape holder. Unfortunately, no tapes in there, but we have got a 3.5mm jack somewhere. Oh yeah, in here, where we can plug our Walkman into. Which, if you give me a second, I'll go and get it and I'll show you. Boom. So when we want to pop a tape on, we get this bad boy out. Here we go. Absolutely living the dream. So yeah, that's me. This is our Nova, which I'm going to have a whale of a time with. And yeah, it's his studio in car. A little bit less serious, these videos, when it's working on our own stuff. A little bit more fun can be had, because we don't have to be absolutely whiter than white with our own stuff. Builders' houses, I like to call it. Alright, take it easy, guys. Any questions about classic car radios, or if you've got a classic car and you want to get it upgraded, then come on down. Alright, it's not all sort of supercars and high end down here, so don't be afraid. Take it easy.